We are Kyla and Louie, and we are DIY building our house on the back of a 1988 Unimog, showing you everything that we do. What could go wrong, right? The goal is simple: build our dream house doing as much of it ourselves as we can, meet some awesome people on the way, and have a lifetime full of adventures. So join us for it. It's going to be out the gate. We are on the road, something a little bit different than our usual DIY stuff, but we are driving all the way from Christchurch to Whangarei in the Unimog, the caravan, and with the 3 dogs. So come along on our journey with us as we travel 1,200 kilometres from the South Island to the north, going on a ferry, seeing some amazing views, and stopping for some delicious food as well. So relax, enjoy the views, and if you've got any questions, ask us below. Yes, I know, you're thinking, where is day one? Well, we left so late and we were so rushed that we didn't actually document any of day one. We drove from Christchurch to Blenheim. We left Christchurch at 4:30 p.m. and drove until we got dark and we got to Blenheim. We stayed the night at a beach, and when we woke up on day 2 of the morning, we realised that our chassis caravan trailer had broken. So we had to get that fixed. We thankfully found someone that could fix it straight away, and that meant we were able to catch our 2:15 ferry. Look at how tight the lane is to get to the ferry. Louis did an awesome job at getting the truck in there, but it was tight. So we were mixed with the trucks and the camper vans. I think it was because of our height. But yeah, it was awesome, easy breezy. We did have to wait about an hour and a bit before we could actually get on the ferry, but once we were on the ferry, we left the dogs in the caravan in their crates and we headed up on deck. It was a beautiful day and we were on the ferry until sunset. I'll admit I was a little bit scared to leave the dogs by themselves. I did get to check on them halfway through and Chummy was barking, so I'm assuming she was barking the whole time, but the other 2 were amazing. Anyway, we got to go back to our truck and it was time, and it was so amazing to see their little faces.
Who are these guys? Who are these guys? So, we are currently on the boat. Well, we're in the port of Wellington, on the boat, waiting to get the go-ahead to start our engine and get off this mother trucking boat. Are you having fun?
Technically we're in the North Island, right?
Technically. Goodbye South Island. We're in the windless north. We'll find out when we get outside if it is in fact warm or cold.
I feel warmer already. I feel tired though.
Very tired. Kyle was snoring up a storm on the boat. I was not, of course. Chummy's happy. We snuck them back into the cab. They were in the caravan, but Chummy was having a flippin' meltdown.
When I came down to check on her, I could hear her barking. And then when I was leaving, I could hear her barking. I know she was barking the whole time.
So we're gonna unload. It's gonna be peak traffic in Wellington,
Right.
about half an hour off dark. So we're just gonna gap it out of the city. Kyle wants dumplings, and then we are gonna hit the road, get a few hours in, and then make our way up the north.
We were off the ferry at about 6 p.m. on day 2, which meant we pretty much drove as far north as we could while stopping for dinner. So we ended up stopping for dinner in Levin and had some delicious burgers, and then we continued on the road until we got to our spot for the night. I found the spot on Google Maps. It was next to the Rangitikai River. It was just off State Highway 3, and it would have been a beautiful spot to walk the dogs the morning after. So we arrived there at about 10 p.m, which meant we got a solid 7 to 8 hours sleep. As you can tell, it was a big day for us and for the pups too. Look at wee Chummy sleep. Day 3 and the beautiful weather continued. We woke up, took the pups for a walk along the river we stayed at the night before, and made sure they had a really good run around before we headed back on the road. Back on the road for day 3 meant driving over some narrow roads, under some low bridges, and getting absolutely overtaken and demolished by some of the New Zealand Defence Force army trucks. Look at that man go. But day 3 also brought the best scenes and the best views out of the whole trip. Driving on the desert road, on the left it was the beautiful Mount Ruapehu, and the beautiful mountain right in front of us was Mount Ngāuruho.
Day 3 on the road. We are stopping just before Taupo. I'm unsure where it is, but there is the lake. There's Carla. The lake. Very beautiful. South side of the lake.
We stopped just shy of Taupo for a little rest for the dogs, and man, it was beautiful. I can't believe that something like this is right next to State Highway 1. So peaceful, so tranquil, and a perfect spot for the pups to have a run around and burn off some energy.
Hey? Stay.
We had lunch in Taupo, we drove to Rotorua, had dinner in Rotorua, and then we head back on the road and actually stayed next to the Waikato River, ready for day 4. We didn't expect to be this far north coming into day 4, but because we decided we might as well drive the whole way to Whangarei today, which meant we were driving from the Waikato River by Lake Karapiro all the way to Whangarei, and the weather started to take a turn. We got through Auckland with only a little bit of traffic holding us down as fast as we could, and then before you know it, we were in Northland.
We're officially going up the Whangārei, which is something that I was very nervous about. Louie's never driven up it before, and I can't remember driving up it before all the landslides. I mean after all the landslides. And I didn't know how narrow the roads are going to be, but pretty good.
They look pretty good.
Pretty good. And the weather is shit. So no great view at the end, I'm afraid.
Yes, that's right, no iconic beautiful view from the top of Brendurans, but as soon as we got into Whangarei heading over that hill, the sun came out. It was like it was happy for us to be there. Louie and I and the 3 pups got settled into our new house on this beautiful piece of land, thank you to my auntie, and I can proudly say that the sun has stuck around and the weather is absolutely amazing. We made it to Whangarei and we're all moved in pretty much. We are living in my auntie's spare bedroom, the rumpus room. Louie actually isn't here right now because he flew to Christchurch because he has to drive our Delika van up. So he's currently doing that. He should be back in a couple of days. So yeah, we're just getting settled in. We live on the beautiful kind of country, but it's only 10-minute drive into town. So it's such a lovely spot, and it is so hot. Okay, I came for the heat and I got it. It's currently, I think it's a high of 17 degrees today. I'm wearing shorts and a singlet. Could never have done this in Christchurch, so I'm loving our life here in Whangarei. Now they're all settled in, bring on some more building. Time to get back to work. Oh my god, little lammies. Did you see that? Got little lammies living here. Ted, do you have anything to say? Yes, are you excited to live in a truck? Yes, you are. Are you excited to travel everywhere? Yes. He did so good on the drive. Little Charlie did not too bad either. Hey. Alright, enough chill time. Who wants to see some more DIY action on our Unimog camper truck build? Looking forward to sharing more with you. We know that the truck is going to be done in less than 2 months' time, so if you want to see the end of that, stick around for more. Bye!